Hey guys, Pokemon Go clickbait channel here. Mewtwo found Gen 2 garbage confirmed. I'm just joking around. I hate Pokemon Go clickbait channels. They give me type 2 diabetes. Anyways, guys, we're going to be looking at another deck from the Evolution set, and this is going to be based around Arcanine. Now, Arcanine has a lot of interesting potential. Now, it's a Stage 1 Pokemon, which is actually pretty good, and it has 130 HP, which is nice for a Stage 1 Pokemon. Not the worst, but you know what? It's pretty solid for what it is. Now, Arcanine has a very powerful attack. It does 4 for 150. Now, you might be like, well, 4 for 150, big whoop. But Burning Road is what its ability has. Now, 4 for 150, it is hard to power up, and, you're not always going to be able to power that up in, like, one turn. So, we're going to need some help. But the thing is, it has an ability called Burning Road, where once during turn before you attack it, this Pokemon was on your bench and became your active Pokemon. This turn, you may move any number of fire energies from your Pokemon to this Pokemon. So basically, we can build up Arcanine really easily. But you're still like, yeah, but you can still attach 1 energy per turn. Well, we have a lot of help to do that. And there's going to be some cards we play in this deck that are going to help us build up this Arcanine in, like, possibly even 1 turn, if it's possible. So, take a look. So the first thing we're going to play is going to be Camerupt. Camerupt has the ability Burning Draft, where once during turn before you attack, you may attach a fighting or a fire energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So what this is going to allow us to do is if we have a fire in our discard, we can just put that fire from our discard onto Camerupt. This will count as 1 extra energy that we can use with Arcanine's ability Burning Road, and that's going to help us cycle that through. So we do play Burning Road, or Burning Draft, sorry, for that reason. So Camerupt we got for that. Now we also run 1 Volcanion in the deck, not Volcanion EX, just the baby Volcanion. Volcanion has the attack Power Heater, which does 1 for 20, attach a fire energy from your discard pile to one of those Pokemon, to each of those Pokemon, sorry. Now, if we have 2 fire energies in our discard, Power Heater will allow us to get 2 extra fires in play for Arcanine's ability. So Volcanion is going to help us a lot. I mean, you could even go with 2 Volcanions if you wanted to, but there's so much things in this deck, I couldn't really find any room. So those are the main 2 ways to power up Arcanine easier. We also have Max Elixir, which if we have a basic on our bench, we can just Max Elixir, put the energies onto that Pokemon, and then when we use Arcanine's ability, we can move those energies we got with Max Elixir onto Arcanine. And then boom, there you go, Arcanine's all built up. So Max Elixir, Volcanion, and Camerupt are all going to help us power up Arcanine, possibly in like 1 or 2 turns. Now, the thing with Arcanine is, Scorching Breath has 1 bad side effect. They can't attack next turn. So if you use Scorching Breath, Arcanine won't be able to attack. Well, you do have Burning Road also, which may also fall victim into this whole you need it on your bench ability. Basically, this Pokemon is on your bench, so it has to be on your bench in order for the ability to work. So we are going to be playing Zoroark with its ability, Stand In. Once during turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, switch with your active Pokemon. And when we put a Float Stone on it, you're going to get free retreat, and basically we're going to stand in, retreat into Arcanine. And this way we can actually use Arcanine's attack every turn without having to worry about you can't attack. And also, we can be using its ability with Stand In. So Zoroark is a huge player in the deck. Basically everything in this deck is all built around making Arcanine function properly. Now the problem I found with this deck is space, so I couldn't really find room for 4 Arcanines, so I'm only going to be playing 3. We're going to be running a 4-3 line just in case Growlithe does get knocked out. You can always go 3-3, whatever. I couldn't find room for a 4th Arcanine, unfortunately. But we do have Super Rod, though, so it's all good. And plus, maybe you'll run into Karen and get lucky. So, those are that. We also got 2 Shaymins in the deck. Shaymin's very important. You already know that's there. Getting into the other cards, we got 2 level balls. There's a lot of things in this deck that have under 90 HP. You got Growlithe, you got Zorua, and you got Team Magma's Numel. So, we are going to play 2 level balls for that reason. 4 Max Elixirs, again, I already went into this. 1 Super Rod. Super Rod is important to get back some important stuff like Zoroarks, Arcanines, and even Camerupts. We do play a Switch. This is also good with Zoroark. In case we don't get a Float Stone on it, we can, stand in and then switch and do that instead of going Float Stone. So we got 1 Switch. Plus, Switch is just nice to have anyways. 4 Ultra Balls and 4 VS Seekers, very standard. You already know why that's there. The VS Seekers are there for getting our supporters back. And we got Ultra Ball for, search engine. Now, we do play 1 Giovanni Scheme. Now, this is here because Arcanine only does 150 damage, which it's still a lot of damage, but it's not going to be one-shotting a lot of EXs. So, Giovanni Scheme will allow our Scorching Breath to do 170 damage, which, could knock out some EXs. That's why we got that there. There's other ways we're going to be powering up Arcanine even more to do more damage. So Giovanni Scheme is one way we can do it. So we got 1 Giovanni Scheme, 1 Lysandre I want to run 2 just because Arcanine won't always be one-shotting EXs, so you can just one-shot stuff on the bench instead. So we got 1 Lysandre, 3 Ends, that's our draw sport. We also play 4 Sycamore for our draw sport. We do play 1 Pokemon Ranger. Pokemon Ranger is important in case we get locked by like Giratina or like Glaceon or something. So we do run 1 Pokemon Ranger in the deck. We got 2 Faded Town. Now, Faded Town is one of the 2 stadiums that we do play that's going to help us out a lot. Faded Town is very important in this deck, because if you're playing against a Mega Evolution deck, sure, you're going to be two-shotting them, but Faded Town is going to help you out a lot. And I'm telling you guys right now, the game that I got with this deck was so crazy. Faded Town helped me out so much, it's not even funny. You're going to see Faded Town really come in clutch and actually give me the... well, I'm not going to spoil what happens if I win or lose, but Faded Town is just... it's going to make the game so much crazier in the game I got. But Faded Town is great just to deal with Megas, because, again, Scorching Breath only does 150 damage. And we got 2 Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth is going to be great. It's not only good, it's decent draw sport, but it also gets energies in our discard pile for Volcanion and for Camerupt. And we got 2 Float Stones. I want to run 3 Float Stones. I couldn't really find room, but you could run 3 if you wanted to. Use stuff you can take out, like a Max Elixir, Pokemon Ranger, not Power Ranger. We need the Float Stones for the Zoroark, and we got 10 Fire Energies for our total energy count. So this is the Arcanine deck that I have built, and yeah, it's a very fun deck. It's not the greatest of decks, though, I'll tell you that right now. I don't really think it's the greatest of decks. It's a fun deck. We're going to be basically trying to get this Arcanine to be powered up in, like, 1 turn. So anyways, we're going to catch you guys in the video. So... or in the game, sorry. Not the video. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the game. Okay, guys, here we go with the first game with our Arcanine deck. And we'll see how this goes. And we lose the coin flip. Oh, my God. Every time I've been trying to use this deck, I keep losing the coin flip. And I keep playing against some annoying deck that is better. And it's starting to annoy me. Because I've been trying to record this deck for, like, the past half hour. And I literally am playing against only, like, water decks. And other horrible matchups. It's just starting to get on my nerves. And my opponent is taking a while here. And I saw a bunch of different types. So I don't really know what he's running. I mean, I don't know. I'm running into a few Vespiquen Vileplume decks, which is really weird because Karen is in the format. So I have no clue what the heck's going on with this game nowadays. Alright, okay, we got a decent hand. We can definitely Ultra Ball grab Shaymin. We can start with the Growlithe. We could definitely bench the Zorua here, and alright, we can pass our turn. We'll have to see what we're playing against. Okay, so we see Ultra Ball and Grass Energy, Psychic Energy. So that's interesting. I don't know what Grass Psychic deck this could be. I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to draw an extra card, just because it might be something that I do not need. And that would be bad, but we'll do it anyways. You never know. Arcanine, see, it's something I didn't want, but we are playing against a Beedrill, it looks like. So this might actually be a Beedrill deck, which is interesting. You know, we are a fire deck, which is nice, so we'll see how it goes. Arcanine is a little bit of a slower attacker, though, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. My opponent does Trainer's Milk for Escape Rope, and he might play that. I don't know if he will or not. He might be like, oh, we see a Growlithe, so he might Escape Rope, so we'll see. But our hand ain't the best. My opponent Trainer's Milk for an Ultra Ball. He's also got the Seeker Ultra Balls going on like we do. And, alright, so we can we'll definitely do Ultra Ball. We can get rid of the Fire Energy and the Pokemon Ranger. And we'll be able to grab Shaymin, and we'll probably put the energy on. But we'll see what happens, though. My opponent does Ultra Ball away an N and a Skyla, grabs a Hoopa. And, alright, it's time to see what my opponent is running here. So my opponent does drop down the Hoopa with the Scoundrel Ring. And, is this a straight Beedrill deck? I guess it is. I don't really think it's anything else, so let's see. So he grabs Alakazam, okay, so I guess it's Alakazam with Beedrill. I have no clue what this is. My opponent does drop down the Alakazam. He drops down the second Alakazam, and he plays the Alakazam Spirit Link on, and he puts a Psychic Energy on it. And we'll see what else he does here. I guess this is some Alakazam deck. My opponent just played Parallel City, but we do have Faded Town and Scorched Earth to work with, so it's all good. My opponent does Escape Rope. And I'm actually kind of glad this is a deck that does play Megas, because we do run Faded Town in the deck, and that's actually going to help us out a lot. So I'm kind of glad about that. My opponent puts a Float Stone on his Hoopa. Now Alakazam could be an interesting match. And the problem with this Arcanine deck is it is kind of slow, since 1, it's a Stage 1 base deck. 2, it takes a while to set up, and it's a slower deck, so I don't think this deck is any good at all. But we're gonna be using it anyways, because Arcanine, it's got potential, but I don't think its potential's there in standard anyways. So my opponent plays his third Alakazam down, and we see a VS Seeker. And is he gonna end me? He does grab the end. I guess we are gonna get end, which is fine. Don't really mind that, because you never know, we could have gotten screwed over with this hand anyway, so I'll definitely take an end. And hopefully we get a better hand here with this N. Alright, Volcanion. Alright, okay, I'll definitely take this hand. Okay, so we can, first of all, we can get rid of that Parallel City. And we can play down Growlithe. We can definitely play down Volcanion. And I guess a third Growlithe. I didn't really want to do that. We'll go to Sycamore. I don't like losing the Zoroark, but we're probably going to lose the Zorua anyways, unless we get like a Float Stone and we can retreat. Alright, so we do get Switch. Okay, so, we could Scorched Earth away the fire energy, and then try and get a, another energy so that we can attack Volcanion. And, ooh, nice, we did get it. So we can switch out into the Volcanion, and, alright, we can put the fire energy onto Volcanion. We could Ultra Ball away the Scorched Earth and the Pokemon Ranger, and grab a Numel, which, yeah, I guess we'll do that. We'll get rid of the Scorched Earth and the Pokemon Ranger. We'll get ourselves a Numel. We could grab Shaymin, but we'll go for the... And, yeah, maybe we should grab Shaymin. There's really nothing to grab. We could grab a Zorua, or we could grab... it's either going to be Numel, Zorua, or Shaymin. We don't need Shaymin. We could grab Zorua to get a second one in play, but we already have one on the bench, which... You know what? We'll grab the Numel. Wait, but we did get rid of the Scorched Earth. This is so weird. I don't know what to grab. Numel or Zorua? You know what? We'll get the Zorua. But I want the Numel. I want the Camerupt. Oh my god. I don't even know anymore. You know what? YOLO, we'll grab the Numel. I was gonna grab Zorua because we have Zoroark in our hand, and if he somehow knocked out Zorua, because Zoroark's gonna be very important in this match, but we'll just grab Numel instead. Alright, let's go with a Power Heater here. Hit him for 20. Not a lot of damage, but it does set him up. And obviously, we can put a Fire Energy onto our Growlithe, and we can slowly build him up. Alakazam can one-shot Arcanine, so I don't know how this game will go. I don't know. Even if we lose, I'll probably still use it again. I don't know how good Arcanine truly is, but you know what? We're going to be trying it out and trying to use its full potential here. And, alright, so my opponent probably will get Mega Alakazam down. Now, he can maybe only get one for now. He has a big hand, so I would like to end him in the future. Now, unfortunately for us, never mind. I didn't think we had a supporter or a discard pile for some reason. I forgot we played Sycamore last turn. So my opponent does Ultra Ball away Hoopa and a Lysandre, so he does that. And I guess, okay, I guess he does play the Beedrill, just for, what's his face, Garbodor, which is, obviously, Garbodor does hurt Alakazam. He's probably going to hit the Growlithe with the energy on it. I would not be surprised if he didn't. Or maybe he'll hit the Zorua. Probably the Growlithe, yeah, alright. So we'll have to avert our attention to a new Growlithe now. And he can knock me out with just this Alakazam. He's going to have to get more down, but we'll see what if he does or not. He does via Seeker, and he is going to end us again, which is fine. We'll take the N, and we'll see what we can get here off this, and hopefully we can get a nice enough hand to get back in the swing of things. I want to get a Faded Town going soon. Alright, I'll take that hand. That's actually a really good hand. My opponent's now Alakazam Spirit Link. Hopefully he doesn't get another Alakazam down. And he does. Alright, so that might knock us out. He gets rid of Psychic Energy, something else. He grabs another Mega Alakazam. Hold on. What did he get rid of? I don't even know. Alright, so he does play Alakazam. That will knock us out. He can, if he gets the third one, he could knock out the other Growlithe and take 2 prizes. So, unfortunately, our Volcanion will go down. He hits the other Growlithe for 30, spreading that damage, unfortunately. And he is going to do Zen Force, and it is going to do 130, unfortunately killing off our Volcanion, and he takes his prize. Alright, okay. We'll bring up Growlithe with the energy on it. And, okay, we'll bench the Zoroark for sure. We'll Ultra Ball away the Fire Energy and the Shaymin for now. We're not going to play Shaymin down. We're going to go with Sycamore. And we'll definitely grab ourselves Arcanine. Now, I don't know if I should put the Arcanine in the active spot, or not. That's the thing. I might... Okay, we'll go for it. We'll put it in the active. Obviously, we're not going to be knocking out this Mega Alakazam, but we'll try it. So, we'll go with a Scorched Earth, actually. Yeah, we'll go with Scorched Earth instead. And, okay, I want to try and attack with Arcanine this turn. So that's the goal. Let's go with Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of Giovanni's Scheme and Ultra Ball. And we will get ourselves a Camerupt. Okay, we're going to need a Float Stone. We're going to need maybe some Max Elixirs. And we're going to try and maybe attack with Arcanine this turn. So, anyways, we'll go with a Burning Draft here on our Camerupt. And we will get that Fire Energy onto our Camerupt. And, okay, so now we can go with VS Seeker. And we can play the Professor Sycamore. And let's see what we can get here. I want to get Faded Town too, so that I can start hitting those Alakazams. Alright, but we didn't get it, but you know what? We do have a decent hand. We won't be able to attack with Arcanine, because we did not get an energy. If this Max Elixir gives us an energy, and it doesn't. Oh, that's not good. We'll evolve into Arcanine. We'll put a Float Stone on. And we'll stand in, and we'll retreat into the other Growlithe. And unfortunately, we just couldn't really make anything work from that. But we'll retreat into Growlithe, and we'll pass our turn. And sadly, we couldn't get the Arcanine going, but it's fine. Next turn, we might be able to. We have another Camerupt. I need Faded Town so that I can start hitting those Alakazams, because those things will be annoying, and especially with their potential one-shot. My opponent Sycamore's away at Grass Energy. I don't really know why he plays Grass Energy. He's not going to be using Pin Missile. Oh, and he does play Parallel City. Crap. Oh, my God. Alright, we'll get rid of Numel. And I guess we'll get rid of... We'll get rid of the Arcanine with damage on it. That is really annoying. Now we're going to need to get Super Rod. That is bad. Parallel City, man. What an annoying card. My opponent Mega Turbos. And, this is such a horrible matchup. If I wasn't recording, I probably would have conceded a long time ago. And Zen Force obviously is going to knock out our Growlithe. I am getting very, very annoyed right now. So we'll bring up Zoroark. And, alright, what are we going to top thing? Oh, look at that, Suberon. Oh my god. That was the worst rage ever. I don't know if you can tell right now, but I'm a little salty. We'll get back Arcanine. And, we'll just grab Volcanion, I guess. There's no point in grabbing the Numel. Because we're already losing Camerupt, so whatever. We'll just play Sycamore. We'll get rid of Camerupt and Lysandre. And what are we going to get? More of nothing. Great. Alright, we can play you down. Okay, you know what? Actually, we might be able to attack with Arcanine. No, Max Elixir, what are you doing? Come on. Alright, Max Elixir again. Come on, give us an energy. Yes. Okay. We're still not attacking with Arcanine, though, because that other... Actually, no, we are. Never mind. We'll put the energy on. We'll Burning Draft again. Okay, we will be able to hit him. So that's pretty good, I guess. So, Burning Draft. We don't have any other supporters in our hand, though, which is a little annoying. And we can retreat into Arcanine. And at least we'll be able to attack once with Arcanine. That's the goal with the deck. So, I mean, we just had such bad luck here. That Parallel City really screwed us over, too. So, that's annoying. But we'll go to Scorching Breath. 150 won't knock him out, but it will put some damage on him. Now, I want him to, end me or something soon. And if he doesn't find a way to knock me out, we will be able to attack with a fresh Arcanine and go from there. We'll just cycle Arcanines, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't really think I can win this. But you never know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Beedrill, maybe we can save for later. Also, I really want to get Faded Town, though, so that we can start getting damage on these Alakazams. If he does get another Alakazam in play, that could be bad. Does he run Devo Spray? I don't know if he does. I have no clue what else he plays. He does Ultra Ball. Does he have an Alakazam Spirit Link, though? He gets rid of Jirachi and Shaymin. He doesn't need those cards anymore, obviously. Jirachi's pretty useless. He got his Mega Alakazam. Is he just going to Mega Evolve? I'm curious. If he just does a Mega Evolution, then I'll be fine. But we'll see if he does or not. So VS Seekers... Oh, he's going to grab Skyla, isn't he? Okay, so maybe he doesn't have an Alakazam Spirit Link in his deck. Now, Arcanine will still live, so it's honestly not the end of the world if he does do a Alakazam play. We're only taking the 20, and he will obviously probably hit the Growlithe for 30. So yeah, he plays the Alakazam down. And yeah, it's only 20 damage, not that much damage, but that will set us up for a knockout. But it's all fine and dandy. So he does do the Alakazam play. I guess he does run Devo Spray, which is pretty nice, actually. And I guess he'll just attack us, since he already played a supporter of the turn. So no, he's going to retreat, which is probably the more obvious play. This is where Faded Town would come in handy. This is where our Faded Town will come in handy, if we can ever get it. So, okay, can we top deck a supporter? Please give us a supporter. Yes! And N, I don't really want to play it when he only has two cards in his hand, but we'll go for it anyways. We'll play a fire. We'll put it on to Zoroark. We'll go with a Burning Draft, and we'll get another Fire Energy onto our Camerupt. And we will go for the N play. Let's end him, and we can get a fresh hand of 6. Please give us Faded Town. Faded Town, where are you? Crap. This hand is pretty useless, so we'll just waste the Level Ball. Hold on, what's in my deck? Okay, Faded Town isn't even in the deck. I don't even... Yay. Alright, so let's go with a stand-in. And I think, honestly, I think I'm just going to keep the Arcanine in the active spot. Like, I don't really see a need to attack with... Yeah, we'll just keep this one, just because he's already doing a lot of damage, and he'll probably already knock me out with the Zen Force. So, we'll keep this Arcanine in the active spot for now. And he's going to retreat in Alakazam, man. If we had Faded Town, that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, yeah, I don't really see any way for us to win this, but we tried. I don't even think we can attack with Arcanine next turn. This is bad. This is bad. Again, I think it's really just the bad luck we had this game, which we did have some bad luck. We did have some bad luck going on in the early parts of the game. Okay, no, we can still probably attack. We still have Burning Draft. So, if we get an energy, we will be able to attack with our second Arcanine, which is going to be good. So, he does knock out Arcanine. Do we have a Zoroark in our discard pile? Okay, we do. Now, Zoroark could come in handy, since it is another decent backup attacker. So, we'll see. Alright, what is it going to be? Alright, so... we'll do this. We are running low on cards, so that's... we could deck out, but whatever. We don't have any Fire Energies left in our deck, no. Oh boy, this is bad. I don't know. We have no way to attack with Arcanine this turn. So, I guess for now we'll just retreat and hold off for a sec. We'll bring up Zorua, and we'll pass the turn. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do at this point. Like... next turn, we can attack with Arcanine, but... and he Lysandres, and that's probably going to bring up Arcanine. Yep. Does Zen Force knock me out? I think it does. Yeah, it does. Oh my god. Yeah, we can attack with Camerupt, I guess. So, we'll try this. We'll bring up Camerupt. We literally have nothing left to do, though. So, we'll do this. We'll Burning Draft. And we'll put a Fire Energy onto Camerupt. We didn't take a single prize, which is really embarrassing. And I guess we'll just end him. Which doesn't deck us out. Okay, I thought it would deck us out for a second, but it doesn't. So we'll end him to 2. And there's a fire. Alright, so we do have a fire left in the deck. Oh. I thought... I guess Max thing lied to us. Alright, whatever. We'll hold off on playing that for a sec. We'll just go with a fireball. A flame ball for 60. And we have to move a basic energy to one of your magic Pokemon. Alright, we do have to move it. Alright, but that's fine. We do have the Burning Draft. We'll put the energy onto Zoroark. And this is... still a bad spot. We're going to have to attack with Zoroark, and maybe we can turn the tables, you never know. I mean, if we could get Faded Town somehow, this would be pretty big. If he has no way to get rid of Faded Town, if we ever got it, that could actually help us, because he has a lot of damage already on his Mega Alakazams. But, I don't know. It's a close game, it really is. I might just use this game for the video, I don't know. So, I mean, he has no way to actually attack with the Alakazam and do a lot of damage with the ability, so that's also a good sign. Yeah, there's no way he's going to bring out Beedrill. How much does Beedrill have? I think it has 160 HP. Yeah, it does. So Zoroark could actually knock it out with Mind Jack, which would be pretty nice. So it's not the end of the world for us. Now my opponent's taking a while here with his turn. Don't really know what's going on. But whatever he does, as long as he doesn't knock out Zoroark, we can just Mind Jack and knock out this Mega Alakazam. And, oh, he passes. He didn't even do anything. He must be AFK. Nice. So we can play Volcanion down. And we will stand into Zoroark for sure. And we will knock him out with Mind Jack. Boom. Good night to that Alakazam. There may be hope after all to win this. Alright, can we get Faded Town? Come on, 2 prizes. Faded Town, yes. Okay, we got it. We got another energy. We can build up a Steam Artillery. Oh, yes. We got the Faded Town. This is huge. This is huge. The tables might have turned. You never... I don't know. I don't know. Has he played a Super Rod yet? That's the question. Has he played a Super Rod? He must be AFK because he's not doing anything. Like, that's why he ended his turn, I guess, because he's not doing anything. Which actually helped us out a lot, I'm not going to lie. There's an invisible card. He's low on VS Seekers, though, too, which is nice. So, we'll see. Next turn, we will definitely end him to 2. We'll play the Faded Town down, and that is going to give us such a huge advantage. So, yeah. Now, this is going to go on forever here. There we go. So, he's finally not AFK anymore. He obviously is going to bring up the Hoopa. So, this is pretty good. It's still going to be a close game. Faded Town is going to be our best friend here when we get to play it. We'll probably build up Volcanion just because we can do a Steam Artillery, and that could set up a knockout on his Beedrill, or maybe his Shaymin if that ever gets damaged down the road. So the good thing for us is he has no other really like Alakazams to do an attack on, which is nice. And Faded Town, ooh, Faded Town, that's going to put him on the clock. So he's going to pass. Holy cow, are we actually going to find a way to win this? So we'll play down the Faded Town. We'll put a Fire Energy onto Volcanion. We will Burning Draft. Okay, yeah, we'll Burning Draft. We'll put the Fire Energy onto our Camerupt. And we will VS Seeker for Lysandre. Yeah, we'll Lysandre out the Shaymin. Yeah, we'll do this. And we'll Mind Jack. We'll knock out his Shaymin-EX. 130, boom, goodbye Shaymin. We'll take out his Shaymin. Maybe I could have taken out an Alakazam, but we'll let the Faded Town do it. We'll see what we get our for prizes. Shaymin. There's a second Faded Town. So if he counters our Faded Town, we have another Faded Town. This is good. This is really good. This is a really good scenario. Holy cow. I did not expect us. Obviously, my opponent is, like, barely not playing, which helps us out a lot. But even then, he's in a pretty rough spot. Especially with those Alakazams being in Faded Town lockness. Now, I think we're out of VS Seekers, are we? Nope, we have one left. It might be prized, though. VS Seeker will allow us to VS Seeker Alakazam. We win next turn if he doesn't get rid of this Faded Town. And even if he does, we still win the game with a Faded Town that we can just drop down and end our turn. So, we basically won the game. Unless he does do an N or something, we should be able to win. I don't know why my opponent isn't playing the game. I mean, you might be like, he's not playing, though, so cheater, pumpkin eater. But you know what? It's all good in the hood. I mean, it gave us an advantage that he's AFK, but again, he's in such a rough spot here, regardless. And we win the game. Holy cow. That was a really intense game. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, like, he surely had the win. Especially because we were at such a low point in the game, but we were able to pick it up and actually win, which I'm going to end the video off here, guys. That was such a crazy game. Obviously, he was AFK, which helped us a lot. I don't know why he was AFK. I guess he was just giving me the win. I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more PTCGO videos. Help me on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are getting close. We are getting very close to 1,000 subscribers. Only, you know, couple hundred off. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the PTCGO video. Peace out.